how, and this is a very common position as an owner of a contracting company, how did you get out of the truck? Like you're in an office now. Like, how'd you get out of the truck and into the office?
So the first day I was on the truck is the first day I'm working off the truck, honestly. I knew I had to grind, but I knew that just from the leadership I was in previous, that working in the business every day was not going to be what we needed. It took a lot longer. I was probably a little more naive than I thought about these trucks, because these trucks will break down. And there's many times that I was on the side of the road trying to reconnect air hoses, and hydraulic explodes all over me. And there's just levels of frustration I can't even go into that I didn't understand about these trucks. I thought you would crank them, turn them on, and they would blow. So the learning curve for 3 years, it was everything for us. And when Eric came on, Eric is a really, really good leader. And he's the kind of guy who will get in there and he will learn these trucks and learn how to turn a wrench and learn how to fix them. And that was how I got off. When Eric came on, he took over a lot of the responsibilities on the blower trucks, which I was fearful, again, some control stuff, to hire a driver to drive this really expensive truck because I thought I was the best at it. Well, that's BS. I'm not a trained truck driver. I just had to do it to make money, put money on the plate, So we hired a driver. I got off the truck, and that was the best decision that we've made, because if I hadn't gotten off that truck, and now Eric is off the truck as well. He was on the truck for 2.5 years. That's still what's happening to these other blower truck companies around us, is those owner operators, they're not coming off the truck. So they're not growing, they're just stagnant. And I think that's part of the burnout. I mean, I got really burnt out over those first couple of years. So if I hadn't come off that truck and I was still on it now, I mean, we wouldn't grow, we wouldn't be organized, we wouldn't have the discipline we have, we wouldn't be able to offer the leadership to our employees, we wouldn't be able to offer opportunities to other people, because I was so greedy, I thought I had to be on the truck. So to answer your question, Eric was a big part of getting me off the truck, because he knew we could grow if we both came off the truck. So that was one of the best decisions we made, was to come out of that role.
Oh yeah, that's huge. It all starts with the decision, like a decision to consciously say, like, I need to get off this truck because we want to build something. And it starts there. And then once you make that decision and you're set on that, then, the people show up, the opportunities show up, the knowledge shows up to help you achieve that. Like I'm a big believer in that. Yeah.
Once we did, that's when our company started really growing, because we could go after sales. We could go after different markets. We could go after bids. We could rebrand our website. We could do things that needed to happen in order for us to grow. Being able to identify when you need to start working on your business, not in your business, I think is extremely important.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the first business books, I think the first business book I ever read, almost 20 years ago, is The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. And he talks about that, the technician and the CEO, or technician business owner, and you have to get out of being the technician and become the owner.
Absolutely. Yep.
And we all know that, right? We've all heard, like, you got to work on the business, not in the business, but like it takes that conscious decision to say no, like, and maybe it's not now, maybe it's not this month that you're getting out of the truck, like anyone listening or watching, but maybe it's January 1st. Maybe it's like March 1st. Maybe it's October 1st. Like by this date, I am no longer driving the truck. I'm no longer getting on a roof. I'm no longer swinging a hammer, like whatever that is for you. Or in my business, like we hired a couple sales guys 3 years ago, this month, actually. And I made that decision, like, hey, by this time that I am no longer going to be doing all the sales. I still do a little bit here and there, but I don't need to, right? So you need to make those decisions to plan ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree 100%.